I platinum Marvel Spider-Man on PS5, and I 100%ed the DLC. This video is going to be split up into two sections. The main story trophies, which are just the main story. The collectibles, which are like backpacks and stuff around the map. The final one will be the DLC, but that is going to be a separate video, so make sure to stay tuned. Okay, so while editing this video, I've just realised I didn't put the knocking down Kingpin trophy and didn't have a video for it. That's because I got the trophy in 2022. I think that was just when I just played the opening mission and then just left the game. Missed a trophy out here, so sorry about that. So after completely missing the Kingpin fight, I went and fought Shocker in a bank and got the Shock and Awe trophy, which I got for defeating him. I was on the way to a mission, so I didn't really know where to put this one, but I got Wing It for traversing across the city rooftops. This is another one while on the way to a mission, King of Swing. This was for completing a level 1 traversal benchmark. Also, just letting you guys know, I don't actually know what order this is going in, but I got Demons Emerge for completing Act 1 after Miles's dad got bombed. During a mission, I got the Arachnophobia trophy for performing 75 stealth takedowns. Skipping on in the story a little bit here, but we got the 6 Assemble for getting dick up the arse by loads of villains. So moving on here, I got Spider Sensible while doing a Martin Lee mission for doing 10 perfect dodges, I believe. And then during another mission fighting demons, I got and Stay Down for completing a level 1 combat benchmark. And then after this, I got Grounded for defeating Electro and Vulture. Then the Knob Cheese Vulture came back, and I got Sting and Smash for beating him and Rhino. Then they enjoyed bumming each other in a shipping container. Then I fought Martin Lee for the 50th fucking time, and then I got Staying Positive for, defeating him. Norman should probably lose custody of his child. He's keeping his kid in a tank. But then I fought Doc Ock, and then, Endgame, which I got for finishing the story. Now time for collectibles and side missions, part 2. So now we're on to the side missions, and we had a little boss fight with Tombstone, who's like a leader of a motorcycle gang. And we got the Tombstone Takedown trophy, if it's gonna pop up. Yeah, there it is. Tombstone Takedown. After doing all the Taskmaster challenges, we get to fight him in a quite easy but kind of fun fight, and all the bomb challenges and stuff will be shown later in this video to give you an idea of what happened. But this gave us the, I think it was, Master of Masters trophy. For this one, this was a side mission. You had to just go beat up some corrupted college students, and you get I got 2 trophies from the same thing here, so it saved as the same clip twice. So we got a bronze trophy, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and then another picture will show up here of the Schooled trophy, which was silver. I also gained another trophy while doing these college student missions. It was to do with trip mines and knocking together 10 pairs of enemies with trip mines. Hug It Out trophy. So next I was just doing upgrades on Web Bomb, and I got the scientific method for crafting 5 upgrades. Then after that, I got the Lost and Found trophy for finding 5 backpacks around the city. Then after finding 1 black cat stakeout, I got the Cats Out of the Bag trophy. Next up, I got the Short Fuse trophy for getting spectacular or better on a Taskmaster challenge. Next up was Ace the Base, which I got from completing all the objectives from a hideout. After that, while collecting a backpack, I accidentally got Hero for Hire, which was going to the top of the Avengers Tower. Then next up was some other trophy, Overdrive for stopping cars, I think, for crimes. Next I got Spy Hunter for getting spectacular or better on a Taskmaster drone challenge. This took me a few tries, but I eventually managed to do it. Next up was Snappy Dresser. I think I got this from buying 5 suits or changing suits or something. Then it was Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man for greeting 10 citizens, I think, on the street of New York. Then next up I got Fists of Fury for getting spectacular or better on a Taskmaster combat challenge. Fuck you, Taskmaster. Then was Neighborhood Watch for completing all prisoner crimes in a district. Next was Science for the Win. I don't know, this seems like basically the same trophy as before, the scientific method. After that was Sticky and Tricky. I'm not going to tell you what I was thinking of when I saw that for the first time, but you just had to perform 4 different tricks consecutively. Next was All the King's Men after taking that fat bastard Wilson Fisk's men down, aka Kingpin, aka person who ate all the pies. There it is, All the King's Men. Next up was a getting spectacular or better in a Taskmaster stealth challenge, and I hate Taskmaster. These were so annoying. I had to do these like over and over again, and yeah, they were really starting to piss me off. But it was worth it in the end for the plat. We got Ninja. There it is. Next trophy I got was for riding the subway 5 times, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Born to Ride. Next trophy I got was for taking down all the demon warehouses. I was pissing about with this last guard, but I eventually managed to get it done. There we go, Inner Sanctuary. Next, this old man wanted me to chase his pigeons, so there he goes, Pigeon Hunter. Next trophy was taking down all of the Sable outposts. Now, these were probably the most difficult out of all the outposts and hideouts to do, but there it is. Mercenary Tactics. We did it in the end. Next up, Peter's ex-girlfriend got us a dark suit for collecting all the Black Cat stakeouts, and we also got the Cat Prince. Next up, we got a trophy for connecting to all the surveillance towers and getting them back online for the police. There was a bunch of these around different districts. This gave us the Amazing Coverage trophy. Next, we took down another bunch of hideouts. These were prisoner camps around the city, and we got back in the slammer for taking them all down. Next up was another Taskmaster challenge. I really can't be arsed with these. I think this was the trophy for completing them all, and this was a bomb challenge. We got the challenge finder. Now I collected all of the backpacks around the map. There was a lot. I think there must have been like 55 or something, and we got the backpacker trophy. Straight after that, this was the last landmark, and I didn't really realise we got the sightseeing trophy. Next, we got another trophy for like buying stuff. This time we finished all the skill trees, and we got Superior Spider-Man. Next up, there was a bunch of optional projects in the lab, but it weren't optional because obviously we had to do them to get a trophy. And I didn't realise I had to go off the screen to get it, but eventually I realised, and we got a bit of a fixer-upper trophy. Next up, we had to visit Peter's dead uncle, Ben Parker. We had to visit his grave, who sadly died, and it's nice that we pay respects to him in the game with great power. Next up, we got a trophy for purchasing all suits, the Spider Armour, MK4 suit, a suit for all seasons. We are almost there, 2 more trophies to go, and we got R&D for completing all of Harry Osborn's research stations. It did the thing again where it recorded 2 trophies in one video, but we 100% completed all the districts, and this is the last trophy. Here we go, we got both of them at the same time, but the platinum will appear. Be greater. We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. What a game.